So I am talking about sewing. The major cause of zipper failure is poor sewing. A garment panel attached too close to the teeth will interfere with the slider and get caught inside. Attempting to free the slider can cause garment and chain damage or clamshell sliders. So I have heard this word clamshell sliders. Let us see what does it mean by clamshell sliders. So this is clamshell slider. So this is the clamshell slider. So please understand that. So there is nothing much we can see, but so clamshell equipment. So I am not a mechanical engineer, so I don't know. So clamshell slider. So slider types, maybe it will be there. So maybe garment students, when they come here, they can teach us. So a sew line that is not parallel to the chain or wanders causes localized high stresses and curvature, which can eventually lead to erratic slider action. So a sew line should be parallel to the chain. If it is not parallel, then it will cause erratic. It will be erratic. So this is erratic slider action will be there. Low stitch count can lead to tape sleeziness. Low stitch count can lead to tape sleaziness, and using blunt, large diameter needles will cause heating and melting during sewing because of the high density tight weave inherent in zipper tapes. Improper thread trimming will cause interference with slider action when the loose ends become caught. Next one is fly surging. Fly surging. The outer edge of zipper tape can be accidentally cut. The outer edge of zipper can be accidentally cut during right fly surging by the surging knives, causing disastrous zipper failure. The best policy is to remove the knives entirely or use a positive edge guide. The best policy is to remove the knives entirely or use a positive edge guide. So the outer edge of zipper tape can be accidentally cut. So the outer edge can be cut by surging knives, and because of these surging knives, fly surging, because of this surging knives, we can surging knives. I will show you the picture. So that surging means cutting probably. So these are the surging knives. Do you understand? So we can still further do it in further search in garment industry. So surging knife. So dear students, surging knife, these are the knives. Surging knife is a cutting knife. So accidental cutting by during right fly surging should not be done by that. So this is known as fly surging. So what is fly surging? The outer edge of zipper tape can be accidentally cut during right fly surging by the surging knives, causing disastrous zipper failure. The best policy is to remove the knives entirely or use a positive edge guide. Hump. I think you might have all of you might have seen the movie Hump. There is a movie Hump. I will show you just now. My class should be entertaining also. So let us see that. hump. I will just see if there is a movie. Yeah, there is a movie named Hump. So what it's a meaning? Hump means, what is a hump? Hump is the hump of the camel. So that is camel. I will tell you, because I studied that book, I learned all these things. Word power made easy. So this is hump of the camel. The hump means the upper portion of the upper raising portion of the camel, that is hump. Similarly, in a hump of the zipper. So please understand this. So hump means this is some kind of humps they are showing. So hump of the zipper, it is not there. So you might have understood the meaning of the hump. So hump means a raised portion of the regular thing. So a bloated version, bloating also means hump, kind of hump. Bloating is used, and that's another word. Please refer to the dictionary. Hump is a roller coaster effect of either the zipper chain or garment at the shoe line. Hump is a roller coaster effect of either the zipper chain or garment at the shoe line. A humpy zipper is usually caused by the operator over tensioning the garment panel during sewing, or feeding the assembly with the chain down in engagement with the feed dog. A humpy garment is usually caused by over tensioning the zipper during sewing. So how does this hump occurs? By over tensioning of the zipper during sewing, or excessive foot pressure. Hump after washing or dry cleaning is the result of excessive differential shrinkage between the garment and zipper. Hump after washing or dry cleaning is the result of excessive differential shrinkage between the garment and zipper. So the differential shrinkage means shrinkage variation, that is known as differential shrinkage. So differential means garment has shrunk to 20%, and hump is a place where it is shrunk 17% or 23%. Contrary to popular opinion, this condition is usually the result of excessive garment textile shrinkage resulting in zipper hump. Popping. So I will show you the figure of the hump. So please look at the hump. So this is hump. Hump is the raised portion. So please understand that. And after that, we will go to 110 to 150. Next one is popping. A zipper that opens in one spot has been popped. So if a zipper is popping up, you know the internet word popping up, suddenly something will pop up, so that is known as popping up. A zipper that opens in one spot has been popped. This can be caused by a very high localized force, but is usually the result of folding the zipper back upon itself tightly while under crosswise load. Most metal and extruded or molded plastic chain is almost impossible to pop. Coil zipper pops more readily but can be healed by running the slider down and back up. So popping means very low localized force, very high localized force will result in folding of the zipper on itself, and it results in what? Popping. Waist, Popping. Next, waistband and hook eye closures. The hook and bar, snap, hook and eye and button closures used at the top of the zipper opening are intended to absorb all of the crosswise stress when closed. The hook and bar, snap, hook and eye and button closures used at the top of the zipper opening are intended to absorb all of the crosswise stress when closed. Mislocated or poorly attached closures will subject the zipper teeth to very high stresses at the top. Garments that are sized small or retail customers that purchase undersized items promote failure because these closures are usually left open and the slider is used to keep the opening closed. So waistband and hook eye closures. So I will try to, because these words are new, we have to look in the dictionary. So this is waistband. Everybody knows that. Waistband. So hook and eye closure this is the hook and eye closure. Thank you very much to the internet. I have learned this. So this is hook and eye closure. Waistband and hook eye closures. So this is what it is. So this is one kind of thing that is observed. So the hook and bar, snap, hook and eye and button closures used at the top of the zipper opening are intended to absorb all of the crosswise stress when closed. So you know there will be crosswise stress. Suppose if you are closing a zipper, then there will be, if you are wearing a rain jacket and if you are closing it, then that means the stress will be coming from the complete body, and that will be subject, so that will be crosswise stress. So mislocated or poorly attached closures will subject the zipper teeth to very high stresses at the top. Garments that are sized small or retail customers that purchase undersized items promote failure because these closures are usually left open and the slider is used to keep the opening closed. So I will leave that to you. So this is hook and eye closure. Next one is waistband. Waistband and bottom sewing. An area that merits special attention is the sew line that runs across the zipper at the waistband. Normally it is possible to sew directly across most plastic chain with no needle damage, eliminating the need for top stops. Metal chain needs to be gapped in the area where the line crosses, either by removing all the teeth from that point up to the end or by removing only a few teeth at the line If top stops are not used on metal chain, it is important to assure that none of the gap projects below the waistband, otherwise the slider will come off. The bottom zipper extensions should be firmly sewn down completely to their ends to impart longitudinal stability. Inadequate bottom sewing causes the sliders to snag on the teeth during closing. So I will try to look at the bottom sewing. Bottom sewing is the one word. So this is all I am doing for you only. So please try to. So bottom sewing is a machine. So please, whenever I say hump and hook and eye closure, all these things, please get those things into your mind. So both technical terms and non-technical terms, so that your knowledge will be improved. So this is bottom sewing. Bottom sewing is one kind of machine. So these are the some things that I don't understand actually. So you guys have to tell me after returning from the industrial training. Chemical degradation. The largest cause of long-term zipper failure at the retail level is repeated laundering in overly harsh agents. The faded jean craze is probably the number one problem. So chemical degradation occurs because of the repeated laundering by agents. What are these agents? Detergents. What are the detergents? Washing powder, Nirma, Ariel. So all these things. So they are not simply soap and something like that. They are very powerful chemical agents. So they destroy the zip or some of the zippers. So this is soaking the garment in a high concentration bleaching solution and subjecting it repeatedly to harsh low phosphate detergents will corrode brass chain and sliders and harden the teeth of plastic zippers. This condition has lately been accentuated by pre-washing garments in industrious laundries prior to sale. Some retail customers return garments for zipper failure in which the seams are open and the textile yarns are broken because of severe chemical degradation. Next one is bar tacks. I will meditate for 10 seconds. Okay. Bar tacks serve the function of protecting the bottom stop from excessive load in fly applications. A missing bar tack or one set too low could result in a bottom stop failure at the retail level. A missing bar tack or one set too low could result in a bottom stop failure at the retail level. So let us see what is bar tack. So bar tack. So you understand, the circled points is the bar tack. So these are all bar tacks. Bar tacks. The red colored one is bar tack. So bar tack serve the function of protecting the bottom stop from excessive load in fly applications. So this is one more part of the zipper. You see there are so many parts in zipper. So what are the parts in zipper? I have to revise for you guys. So slider and chain combinations, the technical terms that are there in the zipper. Handling and processing zipper, ratcheting, shear, slider distortion, slider holder, bottom stop, sewing, fly surging, hump, popping, waistband and hook eye closures, waistband and bottom sewing, chemical degradation, bar tacks. So far we have studied till bar tacks. So now we will study about design problems. Many potential zipper problems can be avoided at the garment design level. Some of the more common errors are opening too short, causing bottom stop failure, such as in hip hugger jeans. Opening too short, causing bottom stop failure, wrong size zipper, not designed for stress, wrong type size zipper. Installation across a heavy felt seam, causing popping and slider snagging, insufficient fly piece reinforcement, improper sew line position either too near the outer tape edge or the teeth, lack of bar tacks at the bottom as previously mentioned. So dear students, please understand, I will try to engage only this period, because for zippers I feel it is very important. Even though I can take it easy, but I will design problems, I will tackle one by one. Opening too short, causing bottom stop failure. So opening too short is one problem. So I don't understand that English, forget about it. Causing bottom stop failure. So bottom stop failure means there is no bottom stop. There is bottom stop, but it is a failure. What is bottom stop? I have already shown you what is bottom stop. So if it fails, then that is one kind of zipper failure. So wrong size zipper, not designed for stress. Suppose if you are constructing a 10 kg jeans, and if your zipper is very less weight or less powerful or not enough to hold the stress of it, then it is not. So that is wrong size zipper. The size of the zipper should be correct, designed for this. And after that, wrong type zipper, wrong size zipper is different, wrong type zipper is. Size is different. Zipper can be long, small, medium, below medium, all these things. Wrong type zipper means if your hook and eye closure is something, and zipper is something, and different kinds of zippers are there, and there are different kinds of locks are there, and if you want which kind of lock for which thing, and that is also more important. So I told you those locks, I have told you already locks, I will tell you one more time. So what are those locks? non-lock, pin lock, cam lock, flange lock, flip lock and auto lock. So these are the different kinds of slider chain combinations, and in that those locking conditions. And this is one more thing. Next one is, we are coming to the end of the class hopefully. Installation across a heavy fell seam. So this is one more important thing. What is fell seam? Fell seam. I read it so many times but I forget because I have not studied in my BTech days. So that's why I forget all these things. So this is fell seam. So this is seam. So installation of across a heavy fell seam. If suppose if a zipper is there and it is installed across a heavy seam. Heavy seam means very heavy. Heavy means in the sense very bulky seam. So if this is also one kind of seam. So heavy seam. So this is one kind of seam. So if a zipper is installed across a heavy fell seam causing popping and slider snagging, so I will try to do one more search for you guys. Popping, what does it mean by popping? Popping of zipper. Okay, very good. You see, this is popping. So this is popping. So here we don't see popping. Popping means raised portion of a zipper. So, and what is slider snagging? Let's go to that word, slider snagging. Snag means a defect. So slider snagging. Snag means a defect. There is a technical snag in the flight that killed our previous Chief Minister Y.S. Rajashekar Reddy Garu. Technical snag, technical difficulty, technical fault, technical problem, that is known as snag. So slider snagging, let's see this. This is snagging. So anti-slagging. So this is something coming up. So we have to study actually this also, because anti-snagging. But this is let's see one for. When the print is not good, I don't like it. That is the problem. It should be very clear. You see, anti-snag cover. There are so many numbers. So please understand this. A type and B type, front side, top apart, bottom apart, and all these things. So please understand that. So slider snagging. So slider, when it creates a defect while sliding, then it is known as slider snagging. So that's what it is probably. I want to read this, but this is not clear. So this is the problem. Let's see this. So let's see this. I will go to for your and my knowledge sake, zipper snagging. Yeah, we got it. This is snagging. When you see, it grabbed the fabric, so that is it is this is snag, you understood. So why it occurs? Because of slider problem. Installation across a heavy fell seam, or because of extra fabric in the regular fabric, or all these things. So I tried to explain very well. This is snagging. This is as a verb I am saying. So as a verb, this is snagging, slider snagging, zipper snagging. This is the snagging. So they are saying that anti-snagging devices are there. So we will try to understand what are the anti-snagging sliders. So let us see one more time. So anti-snag slider. Nobody knows probably, or I don't know how to fix it. So this is snag. Okay, let's forget about it. It's taking too much of our time. So next one is zipper snagging is completed. You understood? Snagging means it takes the extra outside fabric into zipping area. So insufficient fly piece reinforcement. This is one more thing. Improper sew line position, either too near the outer tape edge or the teeth. Lack of bar tacks at the bottom as previous. Bar tacks. What is a bar tack? I forgot. Yeah, I got it. I remember. Bar tacks is the last point where zipper comes. So that is bar tacks. So if there is no bottom stop is one thing and bar tack is the other thing. So try to differentiate between the bar tack and bottom stop. Bottom stop is the zipper ending point, but bar tack is so this is the bar tack. So that is the bar tack. So please remember that. And improper sew line position. If the sew line position is improper, in that case also it happens either too near the outer tape edge or the teeth. So zipper problems that do not fall within the scope of this bulletin are best diagnosed by calling in the supplier. Some manufacturers supply a free application lab service that will analyze a new design or construction prior to production. So my dear students, we have studied about zipper. So we have studied about zippers. I will summarize today's topic. We have 40 minutes classes, so I have 6 minutes. You can log off if you don't want to summary. You don't want to listen summary. If you want to listen summary, you can listen summary. So zippers, avoiding zipper problems. That is the second topic. Slider direction. That is one topic. Stabilization. I read so many things, I forget so many things. This is the problem. Stabilization. What is stabilization? Resin treatment. So what is stabilization? A resin treatment for permanent press or low shrink applications is known as stabilization. A resin treatment is known as stabilization. Slider and chain combinations. A resin treatment. I am trying to remember myself. A resin treatment for permanent press or low shrink applications is known as stabilization. Slider and chain combinations. So here we have seen slider action covers, non-cover, pin lock, Slider action covers non-lock, pin lock, cam lock, flange lock, flip lock and auto lock. Next topic is handling and processing zipper. Ratcheting. Ratcheting means the opening of the zipper slider forcefully. So that is known as ratcheting. We have ratchet wheel in 7-wheel take up also. So actually I am interested in finding out the word what does it mean by ratchet. So some of you might have want to do research on it and send me WhatsApp. Ratchet, it is a 7-wheel take up, it is there, and ratchet wheel is there, 7-wheel take up in 7-wheel take up motion, and here it is ratcheting. What is a ratchet? I can find out right now by Google, but I want you to do some work. Next one is shear. Shear means slider. I have told you so many things about shear, dexter, sinister, all those things. Slider distortion. So distorted slider. Slider is not in the right place. Slider holder. Slider holder is which holds the slider. Bottom stop. I told you what is bottom stop. So I have shown you the figure also. Sewing. So sewing of the poor sewing should not be done. Fly surging. What is fly surging? The outer edge of zipper tape can be accidentally cut during right fly surging by the surging knives. So surging knives do this action. Zipper failure will result. And hump. I have told you hump is a raised portion of the zipper, and popping is a localized force will make it pop, result in popping. So waistband and hook eye closures, waistband and bottom sewing, chemical degradation, bar tacks. This is the bar tack. So and design problems, I have told you already what are the design problems. So this is enough right now for dear students. I want to tell you all of you that so that's enough. I think I don't want to tell anything. Okay. So please study carefully and